Oh my god, Link's dead! I'm kidding. Hello everybody, Lady Gator you here, and welcome back to Majora's Mask. In the last video, we summoned the 4 giants after reuniting Enju and Kafei. We summoned the giants to stop the moon, but we found out the Skull Kid wasn't the one who who wanted to destroy everything, but it was the mask that he's wearing. And the mask came to the moon, and the moon is going to crush everything, and unless we do something about it. And for whatever reason, the inside of the moon has the sun, and it's grassy and pretty, even though this is supposed to be evil. But at least the clouds in the background are purple is pink, which makes it evil, which makes it okay, I guess. But anyway, what we want to do is that we want to head to this magical little pretty tree of doom. Fun fact, if I remember correctly, this the if you look at this place from the top-down perspective, it looks like a gossip stone, and the tree looks like the eyeball of it. Nice weather, isn't it? Masks, you have a lot. You too. Will you be a mask salesman? Then I'll play with you. So masks, give me some, you fool. I don't want to. You're creepy. Let's give the postman's mask that we got after completing the Angie and Cafe side quests and freeing the postman. The all-night mask that we got from uh, buying it from the creepy salesman curiosity shop guy in Clocktown. It's been a long time since I've played this game. I was on a mini vacation, so if my commentary is even more off than usual, then that's the reason why. This this commentary is post commentary, by the way. I figured it would have been a lot better to do post commentary because I actually struggled in this part. Um, but anyway, this is this place is actually really cool. There are a bunch of mini dungeons that throughout this throughout the moon throughout the entire moon there are mini dungeons. One for Link, one for the Deku, one for the Goron, and one for the Zora. Each one you don't have to beat them. They're all optional. So once you come to this place, you can go right to the boss fight. But there are the last 4 heart pieces are here. And as a reminder, I did not get the heart piece at the Southern Swamp minigame, and I also am apparently missing a couple heart pieces, even though I specifically remember getting every single one of them. And I'm also, for whatever reason, missing an empty bottle. So I think what might have happened is that I might have accidentally forgotten to save my game before I turned it off. So that might have been the problem, but I recorded footage, how to get everything, except the Southern Swamp shooting gallery. But I don't care about that. I've never beaten it before. I'm just playing this game for fun, and we're getting the last couple heart pieces, and we're destroying pots. Um, in in case you're wondering why my magic bar thing is blue, I had if you may recall from a couple videos ago, I drank the Satu Romani, and the Satu Romani gives you unlimited magic. So if you have that, you don't need to worry about any kind of magic problems and things like that. The blue teleporting thing that you saw a bit ago, that takes you to that will take you back to the moon. And if you're like struggling with this, the little rings on the ground, they'll take you back to the beginning of this mini dungeon. If you're not careful enough, then you're probably not gonna beat this. I kind of struggled when I played through this the first time. Not too terribly. I really like this place, but um, specifically with this is the one that I struggled with the most out of all the mini dungeons. Now, originally, I planned on beating the mini dungeons in this order: Deku, Goron, Sora, and Hylian. But I didn't do that. I messed up. I I'm not confident in my abilities to come back to this place if I leave. And in fact, up uh, the previous video, this video, and the next video were all recorded in a single recording session. And the reason for that was because I really just was not confident in my ability, in that if I leaved, that I could get back to this place. Felt, I don't remember if you could even save in this place. If you do, uh, um, you know what? Come to think of it, I probably just could have used the Song of Time to. I probably just could have used the Song of Time and come back to this place that way. But I didn't do that. I've already recorded the last couple of videos, it's only a matter of recording audio for them. Let's head back to the horrible, scary tree. It's not that scary. It's actually kind of cool looking. It's pretty impressive for an N64 game. Fool, let me talk to you. You fool. Why won't anybody talk to me? These people are mean. Where is he? I can smell you, but I can't see you. There you are, you fool. Let me talk to you. Why won't you let me talk to you? Is it because I'm wearing green? Let's give him the Keaton mask that we got from the Curiosity Shop salesman during the Engine Cassette quest, the Bremen mask that we got from the musical guy in Clocktown, and the Great Fairy mask that we got after saving the Great Fairy in Clocktown the second time, which I'm glad that we never have to do again because she freaking creeps me out. But anyway, in this place, not a whole lot of people can remember which way you're supposed to go to get the heart piece and to get to the end of it. I can. I can remember exactly where you need to go. But the problem is frequently I will mess up and I will miss the turn and I'd have to go through it anyway. But I'm one of the few people who can remember where it is you're supposed to go. If you go the wrong way, you'll just end up at the beginning. It will require trial and error to get through here, but if you're trying to get the heart piece, you want to be extra careful that you don't accidentally go back to the beginning of the dungeon. That you don't accidentally beat the dungeon before getting the heart piece, because I don't remember if you can even get back to the beginning once you come to this place. Those blocks in the corner of the room are really creepy. Anyway, let's give him some more masks, because he's a greedy little jerk. The bunny hood that we got from helping chickens, the frog mask that we got from the frog choir. No, we got that one from saving the Goron who was hungry, and the pig mask that we got from racing the Deku Butler. The right thing, what is it? I wonder, if you do the right thing, does it really make everybody happy? Creepy. All after those people they're trying to find, they'll all give you like that kind of creepy message after you talk to them when you get back to this place. I don't remember what the Goron one says, but you could just go back in the video and watch it from there. I'm just gonna go talk to this person who looks very creepy. Just so you guys know, the masks that they're wearing are the remains of the bosses that we fought throughout this game, which is actually really disgusting. That they're wearing the remains of the bosses that we brutally destroyed. Let's give them some more masks because we're awesome like that. Let's give them the cow masks that we got from the the Romani and Cremia side quest. And welcome to the Deku dungeon. This is actually like this is probably like my second favorite out of the mini dungeons. It's pretty cool. I like the Deku. A common mistake in the Zelda community is that the mini dungeons on the moon are based off the actual dungeons in the game. Like they believe that this one is based off the Woodfall Temple. The Goron dungeon is based off the Snowhead Temple, and the Zora dungeon is based off the Great Bay Temple, and I'll get more into that in a moment. Um, you may recall that the yellow flowers make you go higher because apparently yellow is a more magical color than pink. But we all know that pink is the most evil color ever. And we get another heart piece. Yay! Now, I remember doing this once, but one time I was able to get from this flower over to that platform. I have no idea how I did it, and I've never been able to do it since. But one time I was able to do it, and it was awesome. We have to go through here one more time so that we can get to the end of this place. I kind of wish that they had more of these kind of things where they have the decorative flowers and they're spinning and stuff. It's pretty cool, and I just noticed that there are vines on the walls. Man, how awesome would that look on the if they make a Majora's Mask 3D? Which I'm really hoping that they do, but at the same time, I watched this one video where somebody made like a where somebody remade the cutscene, the introduction cutscene with Mask Salesman. Somebody made that in high definition, and that just really makes me want a Majora's Mask on the Wii U. But it would also be really cool on the 3DS, so I'm really torn about which one I'd rather prefer. At the moment, I'd rather have a Wii U version because I actually have a Wii U and I don't own the 3DS. You found me! I want more masks. I'm a greedy little jerk. Let's give him the circus leader's mask that we got from playing the Ballad of the Windfist at the what's that place called? I can't remember anything about this game because it's been so long since I've recorded anything. But what that person says about friends, if they consider you a friend, that one always like kind of spoke to me the most because when I was a little kid, I had a huge collection of toy lightsabers from Star Wars, and whenever I'd go hang out with my friends, we'd always play these little Star Wars games. And for the longest time, I always thought that they were only my friends because I had the lightsabers and nobody else in the apartment complex had any lightsaber toys or anything like that. And this guy is by far the most greedy of them all. He wants 4 masks. I don't even have 4 things for. I can't even equip 4 items at the same time, and he wants 4 of them. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna poke all 3 of his eyeballs because he deserves it. We even have to go back into the pause menu just to get another mask because this guy is so greedy. I'm going to destroy him with my army of rabbit bunnies. But anyway, we are in the final mini dungeon. This is so exciting. I'm almost done with this game. Anyway, as I was saying a moment ago, it's commonly mistaken that this place is that the mini dungeons are based off the actual dungeons in the game, and it's been believed that this place is based off Stone Tower Temple. But the problem is, it looks absolutely nothing like Stone Tower Temple. It doesn't even have the whole gravity switchy things. But what the mini dungeons really are based off of are the mask transformations. As I said a moment ago, the first one that we did was based off the Goron dungeon. The second one was the Zora dungeon. The third one was the Deku dungeon. This dungeon is based more off Link himself. It uses it's about the combat, the puzzle solving, and things like that. This is probably my favorite out of the mini dungeons. Hey, excuse me. It's been a while since I burped on camera. I was actually smart when I recorded this because I was using my regular sword rather than my Great Fairy sword, which I can't block with, and you kind of need to block things. And remember to run away from him because he will explode you if you don't go away. And there's a treasure chest. thingy. Yay. When I was recording, I got a little bit confused for a moment because I thought that there was something on the ceiling, but I was confusing that for something that's going to be the next room. But in here, we have arrows. Yay! A while back, me and my sisters, my sister Cordy, she got a bow and arrow set, a couple months ago. And around that time, me and my sisters, Meanie Beanie and Cordy, were shooting arrows at a box that we got. We got like a box and we started shooting arrows at it. And Meanie Beanie is probably like one of the most awesome bow and arrow people that I've ever seen. She was the only one that actually hit the center of the target, let alone actually hitting the target. Cordy hit the box most of the time, but she didn't hit the target. And I barely hit the target. I barely hit the box. I kept hitting the grass around it. Anyway, there's a treasure chest right there. Banana! I like bananas. And bananas like me. What? You're saying they don't? You think bananas don't like me? How could you say something so rude? I'm just kidding. This is one of the only instances where I actually sewed off the bomb shoes. They're really cool, but you don't get to use them all that much. I don't even know if the bomb shoes are even in any other Zelda games besides Ocarina of Time. I know they're not in Twilight Princess and Skyward Sword because I'm pretty far in Twilight Princess and I've beaten Skyward Sword so many times. I don't know if they're in Wind Waker or not because I've never played that game. I'm hoping to get the Wii U version because it looks really awesome and pretty. And we get the final heart piece in the entire game. Woo! Clap for joy. If you're not clapping for joy, I'm going to track you down and poke you in the nose. You heard me. I'm gonna poke you in the nose. Are you cowering in fear? You're not? Well, poop. Anyway, that's the last bomb shoe that we're ever gonna use in this game. How sad. And we're about to use the final fire arrow in the entire game. How even more sad. This entire video is sad. I'm gonna cry. Not. How painful would it be to have a arrow on fire hit your eyeball? Ugh, that'd be really painful. We found him! Yay! Hey, I want more masks. I already gave you 4 masks, and you're still wanting more. You're like a Disney princess. You want more. The Gibdo mask that we got from saving Pamela's father. The Gero mask that we got from the Gorman brothers, and the stone mask that we got in Stone Tower Temple. And I know that I forgot to mention a bunch of them, but I don't care right now. Can I ask a question? No. Your true face. What kind of face is it? That's your face underneath the mask. Is that your true face?